Bring it, Jeff. It's you and me.
I
There
am
you go.
auditioning too.
Cool. Hi, everybody.
Everyone except me.
Woo! Zach, you're gonna audition someday.
Someday, yeah, but I don't think for the third season.
Well,
I have to finish
I have-
school first.
I have to make sure that they get a third season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm hoping they do.
It's kind of the stinky part, but
Come
They
on, third
should.
season.
so everybody watch it and tell your friends to watch it, or even just put your DVR on it so that way it's tuned to the channel.
Yep.
Yes. And then if you can, also like link your Twitter and your Facebook, so then when you're watching it, your Twitter automatically says, "Hey, I'm watching King of the Nerds."
Yep.
If that is possible now.
I don't know if that is possible.
I don't think that
if
is.
it's not possible now, it probably will be in the near future. The way technology has been going.
Ah, sorry, Echo. We just went live apparently.
Uh-oh.
Cool. So, hey everyone, how's everybody doing?
I mean, that
tonight?
was all showing. It was just it didn't actually go live until now because of the delay.
Oh,
We're good.
darn that delay.
Alice, I'm wearing the necklace.
I see. It looks so cute on you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
I love it.
Oh,
I'm glad it came in one piece. I was scared things were going to get broken.
I was scared that I would break it by now because I'm clumsy.
I didn't realize it was a necklace. The instant my mind saw that, it just kind of stuck to the thought of, hey, she got hearts tattooed on her neck. That's cool.
It almost does look like a tattoo, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
super
sweet.
awesome.
Is
I love it.
I'm glad you like it.
I couldn't wear the earrings and the hair thing because headphones, but
Yeah.
I have
Headphones.
been.
Is that
Yay.
some of your 8-bit art?
Yeah. That's some of the stuff I make.
Yeah. My boyfriend, when he got home today from band practice, I didn't even realize he had gotten home, and I opened the door from the bathroom after I was getting ready. He gave me a heart attack, and he was like, well, now your necklace is correct. Lots of a heart, or something like that.
That's great.
Oh, man. It definitely looks like a cool necklace. I need to go
Yeah.
back. I need to go back on your shop sometime and actually see.
Yeah,
what
I've been
that is.
uploading a ton of stuff this week. Like, my Tumblr is going crazy.
Well, that's good.
Craziness. I've never used Tumblr until now, so, like, when people start liking and reblogging stuff, I get all excited on my phone. I'm, like, looking at my phone. Like, oh my gosh, somebody liked this. This is crazy.
Yeah,
No.
I'm the same way with like for my Twitter. It's like actually I got a really funny one. I had Sheldon Cooper followed me.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
saw that.
was
I was like, oh, that's cool.
hilarious. Yeah.
I got Chicken Panda following me.
Yeah,
Nice.
me too. That one was funny too.
I have no one.
Crazy.
No, I do. I'm just kidding. I have you guys following me.
So Nicole is going to be with us shortly,
Yes.
and I believe also Mr. Chris Jackson.
Yes. He
Yes.
said he might want to.
Might.
Or he said he would like to at some point. I don't know if that meant this week or not, but I invited him, so.
So, fingers crossed.
I understand, when your goodbye episode airs, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard. It's hard to watch, and
Yeah.
they don't always want to come on right after they've been booted, and I understand that. So
Right.
Totally understandable.
I'd be wanting to be like cry in the corner by myself. So
Yeah.
we'll all have that moment.
I'm just gonna go back there and take my box of
Yeah.
tissues with me.
I'm determined now to teach Zach what chi is and get him to like zen out now, because like I was like, there's a lot of drama going on tonight, a lot of drama. It's consistent, like pretty much every episode now. There's huge drama. So
Yeah, that was a lot.
It
Intense.
happens. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's been happening way too much.
I actually liked the Zach flip out this week.
Yeah.
Oh, he flipped out again, did he?
it's my thing. You can't use it. No, you can't use it because that's not fair. And I was thinking, going, if that was me, I would be like, I'm just walking away. I'm not even debating this. Fine, use it. I don't give a crap.
Don't deal with it. Not
Yeah.
dealing with the
Yeah,
stuff
I'm gonna
anymore.
go find a couch and sit somewhere. Yeah. No offense
Yeah.
to anybody, But I'm just gonna walk away and be the bigger person as much as I can. I know that I would probably Zach flip out at least a couple times though.
I'd be pretty mad. I'd be like, dude, you have your own thing to work with. This is ours. Do your
I might
thing.
go
Stop trying to
Godzilla through
sabotage
their,
us.
I might Godzilla through their shit and sabotage it, depending on what is said. But
That would be so good.
freaking Brian
so that's-
tweeted that he's 5'4", and I was like, "There's
Mhm.
no way, he's that
He's-
short." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, I'm almost
How did you
6'1", so
notice
I'm
that?
like, I'm doing this. I'm like, oh my god, I feel bad. I'm so much taller than people. I would be so much taller than everybody in that house. It's like unreal.
Actually,
I'm only
like,
5'2".
that was actually a surprising thing. I met Josh at New York
He's
Comic
pretty
Con.
tall.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like 6'4" or something like that.
Yeah, I know
And-
he's like the tall one.
Yeah.
Xander is
so-
6'1", so
I would
Yeah.
definitely been the tallest girl.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
6', so.
Yeah,
I'm 5'2".
like a quarter inch on you. There,
I'm a bit
Jeff.
like
I will take it though.
5'8", 5'9".
Then all you gotta do is wear heels, and there you go.
No, if I wear heels, I'm like 6'7", and it's like unreal.
What kind of heels are you wearing? Dear God.
I wear 6-inch heels.
Yeah, 6-inch heels. Yeah, stripper heels.
Hey,
Yeah,
now
but
they're not stripper heels. They're just heels.
You
They're
wear
normal
you
heels.
know, you might
If they're
hurt
6-inch
a little
heels,
bit.
those aren't heels anymore. Those are like pumps.
Yeah.
No.
I wear Peggy Bundy shoes. No, I'm kidding.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm working on cosplaying Peggy Bundy, and I finally, I guess, annoyed my husband enough that he finally agreed to be Al. So I
Oh
can't
my
wait to take
God.
pictures for you guys because, oh my God, I put on the costume and I'm just laughing in the mirror. Like I can't stop laughing. So
Wow.
man.
I'm excited. But he calls me that anyway, so it kind of fits.
Oh, okay. Right on.
You don't remember Married with Children, Zach? You're too young.
I know I am.
Yeah.
Actually,
I remember
Have you-
that.
have
And
you
I'm
gotten
younger
that?
than you.
Have you gotten that the '90s quiz app?
I saw that on
No.
Facebook. My mom keeps doing it. I got
No,
like
I
I did
haven't.
it, and I knew like none of it.
Yeah,
And you passed the second one.
one of the recent ones I got was Al Bundy. I was like, yes, just put it right in.
I would have known that. I get the stupid ones that are like, why would I know this? Like actors and stuff. I'm like, I was like 6.
Yeah, I actually I posted I had posted a picture of because I got one for the Oregon Trail,
Uh-huh.
and I posted a picture and I put like the tagline of like, I thought I was gonna get this one, but then I died of dysentery.
That's all.
Have you played the Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
We used to have
wanna
to play
play
it
it.
in school.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was mandatory.
No,
Oh, I remember
not
playing it in school.
Oregon.
Oh.
No, not Oregon. Oregon, like the zombie version of it.
Oh no.
Oh, Oregon. Yeah, I heard somebody was talking about that one recently, and they said it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I want to try it really bad.
Yeah. Because it's zombies, and I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
if you saw episode 4, you know zombies can be wicked, because
Yeah.
Ivan and Joshua and Genevieve.
They were great.
I know.
I would have been throwing things at them. I would have been like, "Can I throw stuff at the zombies? Can I
I
torment them?" Especially when they're like climbing up, trying to get you when
Yeah,
you're
when
trying to
that one
maneuver. I would have
zombie-
been. It would have been on with Ivan. I would have been like, "Okay, I'm jumping down there. We're gonna duke it out. Then I'm gonna come back up here and whoop some ass." I'd be like, "Leave me the fuck alone. You're breaking my concentration."
You're going down, Dragon Lord.
I actually saw that somebody was complaining, like saying, "Oh, why aren't they pulling ones from the top?" But then I saw somebody else was
Yeah.
tweeting out that was actually the rules, is they had to go from the bottom up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how you play
that's
for
what
plump.
Nicole told us. Yeah. Which is weird because they said that they had originally wanted to start and do it the normal way, but taking them from the top was taking too many turns for it to, like, nothing was happening. So it was like, okay, this is boring.
Yeah,
So they
but
were
if
like,
you saw
"Nope."
the amount of sticks, it would have taken a long time before.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was interesting on that one though that like there were some of them that are like, all right, if you get one, then you lose. And I'm looking at as soon as they grabbed it, I'm like, I can see right there that one's gonna fall. Like, why would you grab that one?
Yeah.
But that's of course that's being an armchair quarterback. So
How do you? Okay, so I just went and got it. 90s quiz. How do you answer it? Like,
you just tap on the letters that you want to spell it out.
oh,
So you have to tap them in order. It won't let you like drag them up or anything like that.
okay. All right, well, I'll do that later.
Yeah, there was a bunch of these like pop stars or kid stars or whatever that I'm like, this is probably some heartthrob teeny bopper thing, and I have no idea who is it.
Yeah. I probably started listening to music a lot when I was in like grade 6, and back then I didn't even really know their names unless they were huge. Like
Yeah.
if it was Hillary Duff or I don't know. I ain't got a clue. See, even now, no idea. I
Yeah,
don't even know,
Hillary Duff wasn't 90s.
don't even know who I listen
Yeah.
to.
I don't even
So
remember
weird.
that.
We had the Backstreet Boys and
Yeah, I
and,
had
Oh.
that.
and New Kids on the Block.
And No Doubt. And
98 Degrees.
yes.
No Doubt was awesome though.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my favorites. Oh, what the hell is what was the name of it? Like I think actually no, I think the name of the song was Together, or was that maybe? Damn it! It was like it was basically like a farce on boy bands where Chris Farley's
Yeah.
brother was one of the members. So it was like their song was like you plus sign me equal sign us. Like,
Yeah.
I miss Chris Farley. Those were some great movies.
nah.
Okay, we got someone in the chat who he said he's asking if he can join, and he has his Gmail there. What do you think?
Not this time.
Oh,
We're not taking that this time. After this week, we'll be looking into more people to join.
all right. We do have a website on our Facebook group that you can go to and actually look up how to apply to be
He did.
on camera.
Yeah.
He did. I just didn't get the chance to respond to him today, but
Okay.
next time for sure.
All
We'll be
right. Cool.
taking applications.
So what's new in Jeff's world?
In
Yeah.
my world.
Yeah.
Your world.
I don't know. Just been working, and then tonight was the first time I got to play hockey in a while, so that was fun.
Nice.
It's actually my family is having a Biggest Loser like family edition, so it was nice to be able to get some hockey and get some exercise to try to lose some more weight. So after the first week I was down 4 pounds, so I was in the lead.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet. Good
So-
for you.
Gotta get in shape before the next season starts, you know. That way I actually
Yeah.
like look good on TV.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've lost 70 pounds since August.
Wow.
Wow.
Good
Nice.
job.
Yeah, I'm
Awesome.
happy.
Yeah.
My knees hurt less. I'm so happy about that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I have a lot more energy now than I used to. So
Yeah.
I'm happy.
That's good.
That's why I'm trying to get back into hockey then too, so that way, you know, staying active and everything. So
I'm just waiting for all the snow to disappear so I can get back on my bike.
yeah, I think I'm supposed to get another foot on Sunday or Monday,
Wow.
something like that.
That's crazy.
I don't exercise and I have no excuse for it. I'm lazy.
The extent
You're
of your
gonna have a
exercising
job,
is
so that's exercise.
It's not
Yeah.
exercise when you're standing behind a counter taking money from people.
Yeah.
This is my exercise. Taking my beer, 1, 2.
Exactly.
you forgot opening it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The most crucial part of the exercise.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and ask the nerd chick question for the day. You can answer us either in the comments or hashtag nerdcheck on Twitter or by tweeting me at ZXK77, Alice at Wow Don't Panic, and Shay at ShayJadeAnn. And I believe our Twitter handles are in the description. Yes?
They would be
Mine's on
if
the
I were
screen.
smart.
Oh.
I
Okay,
didn't
so
put
they're
any of
not.
the Twitter stuff in there yet because I wasn't sure who was going to be joining us tonight, but I might as well
Okay.
put ours.
See, I made my own banner, so ha.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, Jeff's the smart one here.
He is.
I don't
So-
know how to do that, so.
There's a Google Hangout toolbox.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw
How do you
that.
write the toolbox?
So you click on that, then you can put in like a subline underneath. Then usually there's a little, you see like a screen with an arrow going around it. You have to flip the screen, otherwise your name shows up backwards.
Okay. So yeah, it's the hashtag nerdcheck question, since this was a sci-fi themed week.
Yep.
What is your sci-fi fandom? And we're gonna open that up to what is your sci-fi fandom, and what do you like most about it? So, i.e., my sci-fi fandom would be Firefly, because besides the fact that it's Shior's genius, I really like the crew of Serenity. I think it's a very diverse group, but at the same time, they get along really well. And Nathan Fillion is just amazing. Malcolm Reynolds is the boss. Anyone else?
Uh,
Or is that question
I'll go
too broad?
last.
Oh.
You're gonna go last.
I'll go last.
All right.
Oh man,
Jeff,
don't
how
make
about
me
you?
Sheldon out already.
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't really have. I'm more into the fantasy side of stuff than I am sci-fi. I mean, like, I enjoyed like the Star Trek movies, old and new. I enjoyed Firefly, but I'm not
Okay.
like most of the stuff that I'm more hardcore into or bigger into is all like fantasy stuff, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, you know. So it's kind of a.
Yeah.
So I mean, I if it catches my attention, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Like I hear you there. I'm like majorly a fantasy guy myself. Like Harry Potter, anything with
Yeah.
dragons, Lord of the Rings, majorly sci-fi, but no, sorry, majorly fantasy. But you know, some sci-fi stuff grabs my attention.
no, yeah. I mean, what was it? Search for Spock's good. Wrath of Khan's great. You know, and then
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of the Trekkies don't like the newer Star Trek ones because they're like, you know, the Star Trek's supposed to be based more on exploration. Now they're just kind of like Michael Bay action films, you
Yeah.
know. But that's probably why I like them. But
Explosions,
But,
explosions,
I'll be right
explosions.
back.
Michael Bay explosion. But yeah, it's-
Explosions
Somebody
to the
gets me.
heights.
Yay.
but yeah, no, it's I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a huge amount as far as sci-fi type of stuff, so it's kind of a.
All right,
I
that's
don't
cool.
know.
We will accept that answer just
So
for what
that's-
it is.
That was actually kind of the fun part for the challenge tonight. Was kind of like I was like, all right, I don't know a huge amount of sci-fi, but I'll play along anyways.
Because that's the funnest way to interact. That's the funnest way to interact with the show at home. Because
Yeah.
like, it's fun to test your knowledge.
Yeah.
We're all nerds.
I really loved that tonight it all came down to a TARDIS.
Yeah.
Okay.
I screamed that through the house as soon as I heard it, and
No.
James was like, "You would have screamed it right then and there, wouldn't you?" And I said, "Yeah, probably," and they would have had to like ask a different question.
Now, is that really considered sci-fi?
Yes.
All right, well then there you go. I'm a Doctor Who fan.
Yeah.
So
We knew you were.
yeah, because yeah, I did the same thing though. As soon as they started yelling it out, I was like, time and relative space dimension, or yeah, whatever. Time and
Time and
relative
relative.
dimension in space.
Really? The last question was, what does TARDIS stand for?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I would like to bring up that I brought that question to everybody's attention at Austin Wizard World this year for the 50th anniversary, and like no one in the room knew what it was. I was so shocked. I was like, "You guys are not fans unless you know what that stands for." And I was like, "Ugh." "Yeah, I'm a huge Doctor Who nerd, but
Yeah.
it's taken up I don't know probably half of my life or more." So
I
yeah,
uh I just started watching it last year, right before the whole audition thing. Like I got flown out to California and everything.
yeah,
So while I was in California, like in the whole hotel jail thing, I was just streaming Doctor Who episodes the entire time. So
nice.
like in 3 days, I had used like 15 gigs of data or something like that.
Holy crap.
So this past month was the highest data I've had since that time.
Yeah.
I had 20 gigs of data this past month because I was streaming the Olympics a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been a Doctor Who fan since I was 10, around 10, and I'm in my 30s now. So it's about 24 going on 25 years of classic and now new Who. So
Nice.
I'm like I know
I've
it all. I
I've
hate
seen a
to say
hand.
that's
Yeah,
that's me.
I've seen a handful of the older episodes, but I watched every episode from 2005 to the present.
Yeah.
So, but I
You're with
gotta
me then.
Yeah, I gotta. I don't know. Like some people are telling me that like you're not gonna want to go back to the older episodes after watching those because the production value is just. I mean that was what's made it kind of so popular before. Was it was kind of campy, but it
Yeah.
was real low budget, but it was fun. And so I'm
But
like, all
you
right, well I
gotta go
kind of
back to the
want to go back.
original to
The
know how it all
storyline
started.
Yeah.
and the storylines are so much better in classic than they are now, and the Doctor is so different
Yeah.
from the beginning till now. I'm gonna cry. Um,
Don't
um,
cry, Alice.
my weakness talking about the Doctor. Oh God, but yeah, there's. I mean, like Capaldi coming in is going to be more like classic Who. It's not going to be
Yeah, he
this
does
running
look
about,
a
running
lot
away
more
from everything all the
sophisticated.
time. Yeah,
I'm
yeah, it's
interested
going
to
to
see
get
how
back
that's gonna
to.
go.
I'm kind of happy I'm getting my fandom back and I don't have to hear about, oh my God, he's so hot anymore. So I'm sorry. There's only so many times you can hear that, and
No,
you
fair
know,
enough.
and
Oh, I think the new guy is a good looking guy.
yeah. I like to quote John Hurt on was that a midlife crisis? So
Actually, I saw an interesting theory for the way that he was aging was like how he kept kind of getting younger and younger. It was because he was stuck in that mode where he was denying the doctor like for the 50th anniversary that
yeah,
the basically the one that set off the machine to
yeah,
destroy Galahad or yeah Gallifrey
Gallifrey.
Galahad whatever. Going back to freaking King Arthur right now. But yeah, because he was kind of trying to block himself out and deny that like ever happened. He was
Yeah,
getting younger and younger and younger, and now that the 50th anniversary happened, where he started to accept it. That's where his age started growing a little bit. So that's like,
right.
so I
I
was
think
like,
it
ah, it's
has
an
to.
interesting theory.
That's a good one. I think it has a lot to do with this new regeneration cycle he's getting, and
Yeah.
that they're bringing him back to one. And well, Mr. Hartnell was not a young man when he was the first Doctor, so I think Capaldi's going to do wonderful. I can't wait to see what happens.
No.
And I read an article the other day that stated that they weren't going to bring the Daleks back for his like this whole season because they've had them so much in the last season, and with the 50th and all. And Peter Capaldi got mad about it, and he was like, "No, I want Daleks, damn it!" And I was like, "Yes." I was like, "That's all he's wanted since he was a kid was to fight Daleks," and I feel I'm right there with him. So
Okay,
I'm
we
like,
have a
"Yay!"
question in the comments from Thomas that I think you're going to find very interesting, Alice. He says,
Okay.
what are your guys' reactions to my school hosting a Doctor Who play. I literally begged my drama teacher to write one. We actually got special permission from BBC.
That's awesome, and I
Yeah.
hope
Don't
somebody
screw it
takes
up.
that. Yeah.
And he
Nah,
says he's the Doctor. So
Nice.
that is a great accomplishment, Thomas.
yeah, that'd be pretty awesome,
Yeah.
you know.
You're gonna do well, sir.
Yeah. I
Right? If
like.
they had like those kind of things in my school and the drama classes and all that and the plays they put on, I might have gotten involved. My best
Yeah.
friend did, but I did not really want to do Pride and Prejudice, so.
Yeah.
That thing
I
is so freaking long.
yeah. I don't want to read that again.
No.
Please don't.
So,
I liked the Scarlet Letter, though.
Yeah.
so Shay, what's your sci-fi?
Okay, we're gonna go with what I have the tattoo of, which, if who knows what it is.
Death
I
Note.
do. I know
Okay.
what it is. It's from Tin Man.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tin
right, sorry,
Man.
that was so
I mean, I'm sure if I thought about it, it would be plenty of sci-fi. Is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. technically sci-fi?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Would you
Yes.
classify it as sci-fi?
Or superhero science fiction. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think
Oh,
I should go.
the
I
debate.
go more for. I love sci-fi, but for whatever reason, I guess I go more towards fantasy and superheroes. But
Yeah.
Tin Man is definitely awesome.
Okay.
Haven't seen that one.
It's
You
good.
should. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it was a Sci-Fi Channel mini series with Zoe Deschanel. It was really
So
good.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember hearing about it, but yeah, I'd never watched
new
it before.
take on
So.
Oz. Yeah,
Cool.
I thought it was really good, especially the Zoe, obviously, and then the person that plays her sister, the Wicked Witch. She did really well.
yeah.
Hmm.
And the Wicked Witch is going to be on Once Upon a Time this season. I'm all excited.
I need to start watching that. I need to start watching that
So
and get caught up
good.
on S.H.I.E.L.D.
I cannot. I've been waiting for it to come back for since
It hasn't come back
Christmas.
yet here.
No, I think it's coming back on March, something like mid-March.
Yeah, like March 8th or 9th. I think it's coming back the same night I have the con in Waco, which would be next weekend.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
I'll have to watch it on like Monday when I'm awake. Cons like suck all the energy out of me. So
And I think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is supposed to be coming back on March 11th. With
Yeah.
I need to get caught up.
I don't watch that one.
Oh, why?
It didn't interest me.
Oh,
Okay.
I
The
watch
thing-
so much TV, it's stupid. You know.
I don't. Like, it's very rare that I'm actually watching a show and I'm like, oh, I actually want to watch the next episode.
Yeah.
It's usually, I think,
That-
the only two that I've ever really gotten into and wanted to watch every week were King of the Nerds, obviously, and now Arrow.
Yeah.
And once
Yeah.
S.H.I.E.L.D. comes back, I'll probably want to as well.
Yeah.
That's
Did you
why I
guys-
love my DVR.
Yeah. I love the DVR.
So like, I watch Elementary as well,
Yeah.
and but the problem is it airs at the same time as King of the Nerds. So it's like, luckily, DVR records both of them, and then I can just watch Elementary later.
Right. I watch both Elementary and Sherlock, and I like Sherlock better.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Sherlock is based off of the books.
Yeah.
Whereas, they're kind of writing more, I guess, original content
Yeah.
for Elementary.
Sherlock
But-
is very on point with the books. I
Yeah.
got to read all those when I was younger.
And the funny thing is, though, Johnny Lee Miller and Benedict Cumberbatch are actually like friends in real life.
yeah.
So it's like they're both playing Sherlock, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah, and they both like each other's show,
Yeah.
which is funny. They did an interview together, and they were all dishing about what each other does, like their mannerisms, and it was really funny.
Yeah,
So-
I still have yet to freaking watch Sherlock, the third series of Sherlock yet. So I have it up. Luckily, PBS is airing it for free on their website. So I'm trying to get around to watching it, but I've just kind of been busy with work and all this other stuff. So
Right. and then you got Walking Dead. You gotta
Yeah,
watch Walking Dead
yeah.
every week. I
I
live
got
for
the
Sunday.
first. I got the first
We
episode
missed that
watched. I
last
haven't.
week.
Yeah, I haven't. So I'm 2 episodes behind, I guess.
You're behind. Okay, I won't say anything.
Hmm.
It's
Okay.
getting awesome. Um,
Yeah.
I, yeah, yeah.
Now,
This episode was this last week's episode was yeah. I was on the edge of like the bed, going, "Oh God, oh God, oh God," you know.
now I don't know if you guys had talked about this before, but have you guys seen Black Sails?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm watching that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love
I'm
that
really
it's
liking
a
that.
I love that it's a prequel to Treasure Island too.
Yeah, I love anything with pirates. I'm happy.
I
I,
figured they're trying to, maybe trying to pull off the Assassin's Creed popularity or something like
See, that's what I
that.
was thinking when I originally saw it. I was like, "Oh, maybe they'll bring like Assassin's Creed, TV show, and it's like on Showtime. So this is great, because there'll be naked girls, and because that's all you see on Showtime." And now I'm laughing too hard to talk. But yeah, I'm really liking it. It's rare that I like shows that are on the higher cable networks because they usually screw them up. Other than Game of Thrones.
I was about to
Yeah,
say.
Game of Thrones is very on point. I'm just now getting to meet some of the people at conventions, and I'm all excited. Like I got to meet Hodor, and he was so nice, and we talked about World of Warcraft because he's a gamer,
Nice.
and I was all excited because I was like, "Oh my God, you're a nerd!" It makes me
I,
happy.
I really want to meet Peter Dinklage because he was born about a half hour away from where I live right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
So
I want to meet him too. I haven't seen him at a con yet, but if it's anywhere around you, I will tell you.
nah, I think I want to make it down for Dragon Con this
Oh
year.
yeah, I want to do
So
that too.
and then I'll probably do New York Comic Con again. So
Yeah, I'm supposed to be at New York City Wizard World. I think that's different than Comic Con though.
Yeah,
Um,
some
probably.
of them are the same
yeah,
thing. I don't know.
there's too many.
Yeah,
There's too
exactly.
many for
There's
me to
so many.
remember. But yeah, I'm going to be doing magic for the Wizard World circuit coming up, so I'm all excited. Um,
Sweet.
yeah, they want me to do a stage show, and I'm like, stage show, okay. Thinking maybe 3 years from now, and I can like have time to create a stage show. I'm still working on making the TARDIS disappear, so that's my big thing. I'm like obsessed about is making a full-size TARDIS disappear. So.
Having a little magic show.
Yeah,
That actually be
I'm a
pretty sweet.
professional magician, so
I was gonna say
yeah.
hire Chris Angel. He'll make anything disappear for you.
Fuck Chris Angel. I fucking hate Chris Angel's a douchebag. I
I'm
fucking
not
hate that
saying
fuck.
that I've heard that he's had attitude problems, but he's still a good magician. So
It's all bad acting and camera angles. That's all it is.
there's a decent amount of that. But I mean, he does have like his live shows and whatnot too, so you can't really fake it
Right.
for that stuff too.
I'm a David Copperfield fan, and
Yeah.
I really love David Blaine.
Really?
I love his stuff.
See,
Yeah,
I thought Blaine was a little too cheesy.
I like cheesy though. That's just
Okay.
me. I mean, magic is cheesy in itself.
There,
So
there was another guy that had a few episodes. It was like "Don't mess with Andrew something."
Man,
Yeah,
Man.
Andrew Main or
Maine.
Okay.
or
Yeah,
something.
it's DVR'd. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I had it DVR'd and then I think I just deleted it. I was like, I'm not gonna get to this. I got too much other stuff to watch.
Yeah, I record all the magic stuff to watch it, and I try to get to it as much as I can, but everything else eats my time, so it sucks. Priorities. But yeah, no more Doctor Who till August, so I'm kind of like I'm free to do whatever. I don't care.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
in withdrawal.
I
There you
am going through withdrawal. I'm really hating that I only get like 4 episodes of my show, and then it goes away.
Here's one from Rufus. What's everyone's favorite Final Fantasy villain?
I don't play it enough to answer that question, sadly.
Sephiroth,
I
definitely.
don't play
Yeah,
Final Fantasy
it's like
at all.
I kind of
Heartthrob.
I want to go with Sephiroth just because Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game. But I mean, Magus is always awesome too. So.
Yeah. I'm.
Oh,
Mr. Jackson.
Hola, how's it
Oh, we've
going?
got a
and
Chris.
Jackson.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, how's it going? I'm trying to get
Hi.
the. How do you get the settings? How do you change your microphone input settings?
I'm not sure,
There's
but
a
you
little
sound
gear in the
great.
top. If
Sounding
you go
good,
on the
man.
screen, there's a gear on the top in the middle.
Gotcha. There we go. That should work better.
All right, cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
I'm
Better than
sad.
you. Oh, too soon.
Yeah.
Better than
man.
me? What is that supposed to mean? You didn't
Oh,
even,
no.
you didn't make it on the show, Jeff. What are you talking about?
Oh.
You didn't make it on the show. I know about that.
Yeah, no. No, it's actually I have to say though, I loved that how dedicated you were into going to messing with their heads. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, he is really going all out on that.
I didn't know you could be so evil, Chris.
I know.
Nice
Basically-
engineer, and then all of a sudden it was like, bam, and I was like, okay.
Oh, I saw that. I was like,
And
oh,
you-
that's gonna be such. It's gonna end up badly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, but basically what happened was we had just lost Katie, and how the whole Katie thing went down was bad. And so I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna mess with these guys.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But now the ironic part is you're doing all of it while wearing a nice guy shirt.
Yeah, I know. That's, the Wong Fu guys probably really like me now, right? Yeah.
I saw him. I saw him on Twitter the first time you wore one. I saw him on Twitter being like, "Yeah, we heard or saw it was on there, so they thought it was cool."
Yeah. Hopefully they don't mind what I did in this last episode. They're probably. Well, no one really likes Zach anyway, so I mean, hopefully they understand.
He has a very
How many of
strong
those shirts do you
character
have?
on the show?
I think I have like about 4 of those shirts.
Wow.
Okay.
Any awkward animals?
No, I haven't gotten to the awkward animals. They're expensive. They're like $25 each. So,
Yeah.
and they keep selling out really fast.
Hmm.
Hate that. Like, no money when something comes up. It's like, no.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
must have it. Nerd rage.
It's too
Nerd rage.
awesome to pass up.
Yeah. So I'm really
Why
sad that Texas Justice is gone, being that I'm like 2 hours away from you. I'm in Houston,
Yeah.
so.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Hey!
I went to
Hey,
school in
Nicole.
Houston.
Hey. Oh, yeah, you went to Rice, right?
Yes, yes. Hey,
Yeah.
Nicole, how's it going? Long time no see.
I'm eating. Hold on a second. Just happens to come on right as she's stuffing her face.
Right. Perfect timing.
It always seems to be the way of it.
And she's
That's
wearing
brilliant.
she's wearing a TARDIS. I already see it.
Hi. Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Love it.
With of course.
Pertwee.
Of course.
There you go.
Yep. Sorry.
I already know.
Yep. There it is. In honor of the
So,
one Doctor Who
Chris.
question.
Oh yeah. Did you scream it across the room? Because I did.
Yes, and I'm glad Chris got it because
Of course I got that
Yes.
question right.
I know because Chris is another Whovian.
Yes.
Praise Lord Helix.
Yeah.
Nice. Actually,
I
did
just-
you get that? There's a website I saw on Facebook that was like geeky jerseys or nerdy jerseys. Like they sell just basically hockey jerseys.
That's exactly where I got this from.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to go
I was
get one.
looking at possibly ordering like a couple of those because they had some good ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I need to
look
get
at
some
It
new
is nice.
shirts. I need new nerd gear already.
that. I have like I have like 2 nerdy shirts, and that's my mom got me a old school shirt for Christmas. It just says old school, and then it has like Super Mario picture, and then I have my World of Warcraft guild shirt. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm underrepresenting nerd culture.
I have a feeling
Earlier.
that if I got on the show, they would take all my clothes away from me.
Oh, they
That's
took
what
this
that's what
away.
they did to Kayla.
They took.
Yeah.
They took
Really?
almost all of mine. I brought this, and they're like, "No, you can't have." Also,
Oh.
Chris,
Yeah.
love, welcome to the land of the dead.
Yeah, it's glad to be here. It's fun.
Aw,
It's great.
Join the club.
All
I
the cool
still
kids
can't
are out,
believe
so.
that. Oh my
This is true.
gosh.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
It's okay. Our
was not
opposing teams
expecting
both
that.
unanimously voted for us, so in a way.
Yeah, don't forget, like every single person on the gold team voted for me, including
Hey,
Katie.
Hey,
Just
every single
throw
person
it out there.
on the purple team voted for me, so it's fair.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'll give you that one, Nicole. We did vote for you.
It's true.
All right, Nicole, Thomas says he loves you. He wanted someone to tell you. Thomas
Go Team
from the
Venture?
chat.
Ah, awesome. Here, have a look at the gentlemanly claptrap that Glenn just got me. Ta-da.
Nice.
I have completed the set, so yes.
That's awesome. I haven't
I love
found
your
it
background.
cool.
What's that?
Yeah, Nicole's room is awesome.
Oh,
We got
really?
all the figures, Mass Effect posters, all that kind of cool stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Watch Dogs. I'm waiting for that. I can't believe they delayed that. What, like 6 months or something like that?
It's what
Did they?
do.
Well,
Of
from it
course.
was supposed to be a launch title originally, and now
Oh.
it's coming out in like June.
Oh.
The obligatory awesome
I'm
wall.
still pissed off about Bioshock.
Nice.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
awesome.
So, Zach, I think you had some questions for Chris about last week, actually.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, if you guys don't know, well, Chris, you're probably the only one who doesn't know. I'm in Canada, so we haven't gotten tonight's episode yet. So I just.
So we basically spoil it for them every week.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like
Gotcha.
bad.
I am totally willing to have that happen.
He has to say that every week too. He's
Yeah.
like,
Because
I don't care.
I always feel so bad. I'm like, no, don't spoil it. And he's like, Shay, it's not.
Just stop
I'm like,
talking.
no, it's not.
Yeah. I told him like the first night, I was like, dude, I can't keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna end up telling you what goes on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, before you guys showed up, I was the one that told him exactly what happened today. I was like,
Oh,
it's my one
good.
chance. He said I could. This is what happened.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I guessed who won the outcome, but he won the
Mhm.
nerd off before she even told me. So.
And I was like, I did not. He told me
Uh-huh.
before the nerd off actually finished, and I was like, no, that's not going to happen. And then it did.
I kind
Yeah,
of
I was sad.
Nerdvana just got like 80% less cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well,
So, yeah,
Xander's still there, so I mean that's the other
Yeah.
20%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you are the time traveler. You and you alone are a time traveler. That's like 70 of the 80%.
Yeah.
That's
Don't worry.
true. Yeah.
I gotta go back to the future sometime, so.
Yeah.
He had more
Very
more important stuff to do. He couldn't stick around.
Right.
true.
Exactly.
Had to get in the TARDIS and go.
Do everything in a day.
Right.
So you're in
No.
Texas, Chris?
Yes, I am in the wonderfully amazing Waco, Texas. The
Yeah.
best
Waco.
place on earth.
Nice.
You guys would love it here so much.
Today, scorpions.
You sound so enthused.
In our cold ass weather right now. Yeah.
Wait, cold?
Yeah,
I'm
but-
sorry.
It's freezing
you know what
here.
cold is? It's Ohio. We're in Ohio. Okay. Zach and I can tell you what cold is. if you
I was
want.
just gonna say, Shay, do you
Hey.
know what cold is?
This is
I'm in Canada.
Like 60 degrees
It was
is cold
like-
in Texas.
Yeah.
It was like -30 here a couple weeks
That
ago.
is crazy. No one
Oh,
lives
same
there.
here.
crazy.
Same here.
Why would you live there? It doesn't make sense.
I have no choice.
Yeah,
Come
Chris,
to
it's,
Texas, yeah.
Where do you
it's
live,
60
Nicole?
degrees. I live in Milwaukee. But
Milwaukee,
Chris, yeah,
okay.
it's 60 in Texas. We had a high of 6 today.
Oh
So-
God.
Right.
I think we were.
All of you
I'm,
Texas people talking about your cold weather.
yeah. I'm in
Texas.
You don't wanna
Jersey. I
hear
think
it.
ours was 0 the other day.
Oh,
Why
God.
would you live in a place where there's 0? No, that just
Yeah,
no.
no.
It's
I
crazy.
saw this thing on
And apparently,
Facebook
we're
the other
supposed to get
day.
like another foot of snow on Monday.
Oh, God.
That's
I
crazy.
saw a thing
What's
on
snow?
Facebook the other day, and it said like, "Why do I live in a place where the air hurts my face?"
Yeah.
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 I'm
That's
starting to wonder.
that's when
that.
you know it's cold outside. When you first step outside, like your nose hairs freeze.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
It's bad.
No, thank you. I'll stay where it's warm.
So were you guys
Y'all
like
are
born and
crazy.
raised in that area?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I was
yeah.
born in Florida, but raised here, so.
You too, Chris?
Oh wait, sorry. I'm on Twitter. Like, I'm blowing up. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Were you born and raised in Texas?
Oh yes, of course, yes. Texas all the way. Like you couldn't tell. Like no one not from Texas loves Texas as much as people from Texas. It's just one of those
Yeah.
things.
Hashtag
Sounds
Texas
like Jersey.
Texas justice. Yeah.
Texas justice.
If you're not from Jersey, you don't like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
want anything to do with it. Jersey,
Yeah.
not Texas.
I had to-
Texas
I
is
had
roller
to-
derby, so.
I had to tweet Chris nice shooting text. I think I was the only one who's done
Aw.
it so far. That was me. If you're from Texas, it's just something you had to do.
I didn't get to see
Yes.
the ending. I have to wait until
Oh,
some other time when it's.
you were doing so good.
I didn't see how they killed you off at the end.
It was a fireball. Wasn't as
Yeah.
nasty as Katie's. Katie's was pretty bad
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah.
That was
Exploded.
awesome. I thought that was great. The
Did
blood
you-
splatter. Is that
who
what
had
it
Just like
the,
is?
exploded like she was in a microwave. It was
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that was awesome.
Who had the Godzilla foot come down?
That
Kelsey.
was yeah. No. It was
No.
right before. It was the
It was
dodgeball
Mary
one.
Kate.
No, Dodgeball was a
No.
robot.
No, yeah, I had Nerdbot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whoever lost
Yeah,
their
That
bot.
that was
Mary,
Kate,
Was that
yeah.
you,
Mary
Nicole?
Kate had the
Yeah, I had
had
Nerdbot.
the foot.
I thought it was.
Like
What was
the
Kelsey's
dot-
then?
No, sorry, Mary Kate had the hammer. Or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nicole had the Nerdbot thing.
Kelsey had Godzilla. I swear.
Oh.
Yes, she did. Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
There
I
was
know
more
I'm
than
right,
one
damn it.
foot? I'm so confused.
I just want to.
There's more than one foot. Yes.
I just want to jump back to a question right quick because Thomas wants to hear Nicole and Chris's reaction to this news. Right before you guys got on, one of our viewers had said that his school has actually got permission to do from BBC to do a Doctor Who play.
BBC doesn't give permission to anybody. That's
They
crazy.
don't. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's like we can have a Radio Shack TARDIS. We have Doctor Who questions, but God forbid if we bring a Doctor Who item onto the damn set. And now
right,
the
exactly.
school gets
Oh.
Doctor. Oh. Mm.
Now,
He
you wanna
emailed
see
me.
He's
He
from
emailed me and
Chicago.
said that his teacher for the class or the drama thing had they'd all begged her to be able to do a Doctor Who play, and she
Wow.
talked to them, and they made up their own Doctor Who play or something, and he got to play the Doctor. So
Nice.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
really
he's-
cool.
Yeah.
I can't really talk because my high school, we begged and begged and begged our high school band director who did the plays to do an adaptation of Clue, like the 84-85 movie Clue.
nice.
And he said, if you can get permission, if you can get all that set up, you can do the script and blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, don't do the script, but you get permission, whatnot, we'll do it.
Mhm.
Right.
Flash forward to junior year, we're like, hey, Mr. Kazin, guess what? Here's the permission. We do this play. He's like, all right, we can do this play. And I got to be Mrs. Peacock, and it was the greatest thing ever.
Nice.
See, like, the very closest thing that my high school had to that was a Pokemon club, and it had 3 people in it, including myself. So, my high school sucked.
Actually, Chris
Oh,
and
my
Nicole. I thought this was the funny thing was as far you're talking about for permissions and everything, like remember how they told us DC was banned, like you weren't allowed to bring DC items,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
even though TBS is part of Warner Brothers, who owns the rights to DC.
DC. Yeah. It makes no sense. Makes
No, the thing is, they could have DC stuff in the house, but you couldn't actually wear anything DC. It was
Right.
really weird.
Right,
I
like
don't-
was it the first season? Alana had a Batman tattoo on her shoulder, and they blurred it out
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, they
anytime
blurred
she.
it out.
Wasn't it like Harley Quinn and
Poison
Catwoman?
Ivy.
Yeah, Poison Ivy, okay.
Yeah. Now
Ooh,
she's got
really cool
Catwoman
looking
added
tattoo.
to it. Yeah. I was wondering the whole season what that was. I was like, what is her tattoo?
Nah.
I'm sure they'll blur mine out too, which will be great because I have the ones on my wrists from BioShock, so it'll be like this little like
Is it the
dot
two- is
that
it the
has to
chains
follow
or-
me. Yeah.
Yeah, or-
Yeah, I have the chains from
Nice.
Over your arm.
Because I know one person
Oh, here.
has the chains on one hand and then Would You Kindly on the other. It's like, yes.
Yeah. No, I haven't gotten
Nicole,
Would
Chris,
You Kindly yet.
you guys got any?
I have
What?
one. Hold on. I'm tearing apart shit. Crap.
Don't
I'm
ruin the
I'm
house.
planning on getting the Midas Touch Tac shield at some point, but in the meantime, I have one. Give me a second. I
I can't
am
get over the
officially.
sheer awesomeness of that hoodie.
Yeah.
Crap.
You
Awkward
alright there, Nicole?
positions. Nope.
Almost there.
On the chair.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, your cow
cool.
tattoo.
Yep,
nice.
I am branded a cow. It is the kanji for cow, or beef if you go to a Chinese restaurant.
Okay.
And now I need to get down. Crap.
Uh-oh.
How about you, Chris?
Don't hurt yourself.
I have no tattoos, except I'm black, and so that kind of counts as a tattoo.
Can't you tell? I was white until, I got my entire body tattooed, so
Yeah,
now
no.
I'm black.
It was quite a painful process, but
It's
do what you
worth
gotta
it.
do.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
Are we talking about nerdy tattoos now? I
Yeah.
choked and nearly died.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go. Go
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
we had
Show
been
yours
talking about
off.
your guys before, so that's why I figured I'd ask them too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I have none.
None.
I'm not a tattoo guy.
That's fine.
My dad has Yoda though.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like Yoda and his green lightsaber on his shoulder here.
Nice.
It's pretty sweet.
Everybody has like one tattoo. I have like 13 tattoos.
I
Well,
have 7.
I was gonna say I'm with Chris, but he's got one gigantic tattoo. I got nothing otherwise.
Yeah.
I
Except I'm
am
older
a-
than all of y'all, so I'm allowed to have more tattoos, I guess.
I'm a-
At least,
I'm a blank
like, most
canvas.
of my tattoos are sci-fi-ish.
Yeah.
3 of
Mine are-
them. Oh,
Yeah. Mine are all nerdy in some way.
Mm.
Nice.
3 of
Yeah, I
5.
have Sailor Moon, which I got when I was like 18 or 19 on my thigh. And then I have Gur from Invader Zim. I have Forsaken World of Warcraft tattoo.
Yes.
I have I can't remember Tinkerbell on my back. Yeah. I can't. And then I have my skull animal on my shoulder.
I love skull animals.
Yeah, I have the kitty. But yeah, I'm working on the Doctor Who sleeve. I've been drawing it out, so
Nice.
gonna start that soon. Yeah, since I get to meet 3 doctors here coming up soon, I'm all excited.
Nice.
Chris, Comic Palooza got Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, and Paul McGann Memorial Day weekend in Houston.
Oh, whoa, sweet.
Yeah, so you have to come con with me, please.
Wait, what was the name of it again?
Comic
say the name.
Palooza. Comic Palooza, I'll put it in the box.
Yeah.
And
tweet you about
all we have in Ohio is like Colossal Con and Ohio Con and Segoy Con, which no one really goes to.
Hmm.
You
But-
have a Wizard World, Ohio. That's
Yeah,
coming.
I mean, PAX East is fairly close. It was only like a 14-hour drive last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
only
that's
two con. We only really have one con in Nova Scotia, HalCon in Halifax, but actually coming up in April, my small little town is starting its own convention.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. It's going to be called NerdCon.
Nice.
Yeah. Funny
I'll
thing
have to
is,
show up with a
that
video
was my
camera
name
for the
suggestion too.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
So,
To be honest, I actually thought you had won, like for all the points and everything everything they knocked over. I was like, it was like he did all right, but I don't think he hit enough. And then I was like, what? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I like that thing that they did at the end with the scores where they blocked it out and
The
put
blue screen.
It
cliffhanger.
was
Yeah.
like rebooting.
Yeah, it was like,
That was great.
is that my TV, or is everybody seeing
I was
that?
a little confused at first, and then I started reading the bottom. It was like cliffhanger, ha ha ha, trolling.
Yeah, those editors have
That's
a
awesome,
lot of
Nicole.
fun in making the episodes suspenseful. I think they get a kick out of it.
I was
Oh,
gonna
I
say,
bet.
did they switch up the order at all for editing purposes or drama?
For most part, that one happened exactly as it was shown. So that one was actually as close as it was. So that was pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hashtag keeping it close.
I
Yeah.
have a
I know what I
question
feel.
for Chris.
Yes. Ask away.
Last week when you were shocked, did that really hurt?
Maybe is what I'm gonna say.
Now,
Maybe.
here's the thing: was it a shock or was it a vibration?
Right.
It was an actual shock. It was
Ah,
copper,
Nice.
and our sweat
Ah.
made the copper turn green. So yes, it was an actual electric shock.
Oh.
It was not painful, no, but it was unnerving in that you had to set it off yourself. They had these little clickers at the top, and
Oh.
so
See the
you
hesitation.
knew it. So the thing is, you didn't know whether or not they were right or wrong unless you knew how to spell the word yourself. For like when Jack spelled Renaissance wrong, I was like, oh crap, I'm
Right.
getting shocked now.
Right.
You have to set it off yourself, and that's like the disturbing thing about it is you know you're about to get shocked, and you know exactly when it's gonna happen. It's just I don't know. It was
Like,
more of a
the
mental
force-
thing than anything
The-
else.
I
I
was
think that
waiting
would've
for
been funny,
somebody
though.
to say no and throw it down and walk off.
That's what I was saying. It's like,
Right? I'm
I
surprised
protest.
you guys weren't like, that's not fair.
As
Yeah.
Chris can probably attest to, who would say no to getting shocked, right, Chris?
Yeah, I know exactly. No one would say no or suddenly develop a heart condition at the last minute or something like that.
oh no, it's like
Hashtag
you
secret.
basically like grab like the bottom of it or something. You're like, it's like I don't want to hold the middle part of this because I know I'm about to get shocked. So
I'm just gonna hold it on the top here.
can I just say that he's wrong and tell him how to really spell it?
Yeah.
There's like
I would have like
donuts
thrown a
with
tantrum and
backhand.
cried. I've been like, please don't make me press the button. Please don't make me.
It's like you're
Throwing
the
a Zach
I know.
fit over getting shocked.
Even better. Like pretend like you're trying to click and be like, I don't think it's working. Here, Brian, you try it real quick.
yeah.
Thing
So
is that would have
also-
gotten edited off the show.
Yeah.
All
I
the
don't know. I
fun.
think that would have been funny enough for them to keep it on.
Yeah.
Is this working for you? It's not working for me.
And then you get the person that knows that they've gotten that person got it incorrect. It's like, actually no, I think it's fine. You might want to try it. Maybe push it a little harder this time. Just go back and forth.
Oh.
Oh man.
Man.
So also the last week's show there, Chris. Just from actual perspective, what was it like hanging out with the cast of Revenge of the Nerds?
It was actually pretty cool. I hadn't seen the film in a long time, so right before because we had gotten told that we would hang out with them, and then we got a little bit of time before we actually did, and so we started Googling the crap out of Revenge of the Nerds, and watching
I
clips.
must
And
know things.
like poor Katie had never seen it, and we were like, Katie, watch these YouTube clips. Wait, so not Katie. Katie wasn't part of that. Sorry. No, it was Xander, I think, or something like that. Like, watch these YouTube clips.
Aw.
Let's like figure this out right now. What questions we're gonna ask. That's how I came up with the question about the sound in for his belch, because I was like,
Yeah.
because I found that online and I was like, I want to see if this really is what the sound was.
That was actually really funny. I was at New York Comic Con and I got to interview Curtis and Robert there, and one of the guys that I was with challenged Curtis to a burp off. He's like, "No, it wasn't me."
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah, the thing is, he readily admits that it wasn't him. He's just like, I'm not a burper. I can't burp on command, and so yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did
Chris
you
is great.
actually not know that? Because like on the show, right after Curtis said that it wasn't him, the woman, I think her name was Julia, she actually said, even I didn't know that. Was like, did she actually not know?
Yeah, I think she really didn't know. I mean, like it's acting. You have a job. You just try to do as best you can. So maybe she never like delved into that part of the show.
I guess it's
Yeah.
possible.
Now, have you guys seen all the Revenge of the Nerds movies?
I have seen the first one, but it's been so long. I honestly don't remember anything about it.
Yeah,
Hi,
I don't
Kitty.
remember
I've
much
seen
either.
all of them. Yeah.
I would have asked him like, did you actually get to drive the tank?
Oh yeah, I would have asked them that too.
Alright, I'll be back in
Real.
5
I think
minutes.
we would have known what had
Sorry.
happened if like Curtis had gotten in a tank. It would have been on CNN or something.
In today's news,
No one remembers the guy who went crazy in San Francisco in the tank.
I remember that. He had like
I was
started driving the
actually
tank down the highway or something like that.
Yeah, he was like crushing cars and
Yeah.
running over mailboxes, and then he got it stuck on a median. I was like, how do you get a tank stuck on something? I'm
I was
like,
actually thinking something along the lines of in news today, Shouty Short Man drives tank through Chicago. Or
Uh,
something, his nickname or something like that. Have you guys seen the Between Two Nerds video that Brian put up?
no.
Okay. There's apparently something about it's a clip. Actually, I'll go find it here.
It's the intro
Series of
to Between Two
amazingness.
Nerds. So we
Okay.
started Between Two Nerds the night of after winning the dodgeball challenge when Katie was still there. And it's hilarious. We have so many videos because we just did it. Like basically anytime we had downtime, we did Between Two Nerds. And it just got weird. It got really creepy at some points, and like there's this thing with a calculator that no one wants to talk about. But it was a fun experience, and we actually had to like beg and beg and beg TBS to purchase the video for Between Two Nerds, and they actually did, which is quite surprising. And so we're actually really excited to see how they edit it all together. It should be pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
That's awesome.
Pretty
It's nice
sweet.
that they're doing so much. There's a lot more interaction between you guys and like doing stuff than there was last season, like after the show aired.
That's all pretty much us actually. It's not like TBS didn't ask us to do this. We just saw what happened last year and we were like, let's figure out ways to make it better. How can we do more?
That's
And
awesome.
so like Mary Kate and Xander doing their videos like Whiskey Wednesday and then Xander's Top 3 vlog, and then all the participation that we do is just because we want to make the show better. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's not like TBS is asking us to do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the awesome part for last season, like, everybody doing all the hangouts and everything after the shows.
Yeah. Yeah, we like interacting with you guys.
Yeah, because you guys are really cool.
Yeah.
And
You're nerdy like
people.
us, you know.
We're all nerds.
Thank you. That's good to hear.
Every time I hear someone say, like, you're nerds like us, all I can hear in my voice is Ivan saying, "We're all nerds."
Yeah. There's been a
resonant.
lot of nerd on nerd hate this season that has been a little unnecessary. It's like a little bit, I thought. Not from you, Chris, or Nicole, but I think you know who I'm talking about.
Chris was provoking it this week a little
Yeah,
bit.
you
but-
were.
Oh,
You were.
But it was-
just a little.
You provoked the Zach. I mean,
Yeah, he started flipping out on you. I'm like, oh man, he's getting exactly what he wants.
I built this. It's mine. You can't play with it. I was laughing. I almost fell off the bed.
Well, you used it in a public place, so we kind of
Well, the
have
thing
to
is-
go through it anyways.
Yeah, he built
But
it
it's
like
ours.
on the way to the bathroom and on the way to like the eating area, and so there's no way we could get there without going through their maze. And I was like, we're just gonna practice on our way to lunch. That's what we're gonna do. You can't do anything about it.
And that fascinates me because the MTA War Room is like 10 miles away in that building.
Exactly.
And there's plenty of hallway to work with, and like smaller hallways, so it makes it almost more difficult, so better to practice. I'm like, why are you putting it right there? Ah!
I don't know why they did that. It was
I was gonna say,
ridiculous.
otherwise you could be like a real gigantic a-hole and basically just be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go eat and just walk right through it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you could not do that. You definitely
Oh,
couldn't.
he would have flipped.
Chris, yes, you could have. It would have been hilarious and worth
Yes.
it.
We would all
No,
had a good laugh.
I think we would have gotten disqualified had we touched it because there were
Okay.
several accusations
Yeah.
that we had messed with their maze. But yeah, it would have been bad had we actually
Kind
really
of like
messed
how
with it.
I was getting yelled at for bruising people. Just saying.
Yeah. Speaking of bruises, how's your chin from that hot glue gun?
Oh,
It's-
hot glue gun.
It's significantly better. Like in the right light, there's like a very faint red mark where I decided to rip off face skin.
Ow.
Okay.
But yeah, it's fine.
It's okay. I pulled
Awesome.
a U earlier and burnt the crap out of my finger with the hot glue gun, and I was like, I just pulled Nicole. I was like, ow, that hurt. Because it's the same glue gun that you guys had on the show. That's what was funny.
The giant industrial strength hot glue
Yeah,
gun of death. Yeah.
yeah. This one. There you
It
go.
was hot.
There you go.
Nice.
Actually, this is
Gun
the
of
question
death.
that we were talking about earlier. Since Nicole and Chris, since you guys are here now.
Yeah.
So, favorite sci-fi,
Yes, sci-fi fandom
Sci-fi
of
what?
any kind.
sci-fi
Fandom.
series,
So, like,
fandom, whatever.
Star
So,
Trek, Firefly, Doctor
I figured it
Who.
was gonna be Doctor Who for both of you, being
Yeah.
Not
but-
favorite sci-fi. I like Doctor Who, but I don't like where it's headed to right now. Like I'm a
Thank
huge
you.
fan.
Agreed.
I'm a huge fan of Stephen Moffat, but it's not been living
I'm
up
not.
to what it's been like in the past couple
yeah.
of years.
Yeah, I agree.
And so I'm slowly going down on my Doctor Who fandom, I guess you could say. But sci-fi, I would say Battlestar Galactica. Like I love Battlestar
Yes.
Galactica. That show is amazing, like in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Understandable.
For me, like a top 3 would be classic Doctor Who, and I do make that distinction. Well,
Mhm.
classic Doctor Who plus Russell T Davies Doctor Who, because he was an amazing writer. Second place would have to be Stargate, and then BSG for 3.
Yeah.
Although I have to say I did not like how they ended BSG. They just tried to fit way too much into that one episode.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
Thank
it was
you.
just it was better than Lost, because Lost was like, we're just not gonna answer all these questions,
Right.
and then Battlestar Galactica was like, we're gonna answer them all in one episode. So I don't know if they could figure out a way to merge the two. But I was a real big fan of Alphas. I think if Alphas had lasted a bit longer, it would have been really cool. But they ended it too soon, I think. And of course, like Firefly, even though I got the stupid Firefly question wrong, I'm a big fan of Firefly as well.
Yeah.
What was
No,
the
actually,
Firefly
the-
question?
You'll have to wait until next week.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that to me, Jeff.
No, it's the what's the computer that's used for like across the Firefly universe? Like it's like basically the core
Oh,
of the.
Mr. Universe's computer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Basically.
okay, yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah. With the Cortex.
Cortex.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
What if I hear it?
now, Chris, to your point, I guess Nicole, you were saying it too. I actually had said that to a bunch of people that that Matt Smith, like he's a good doctor. He just didn't have the stories, like the writing that like David Tennant and whatnot had.
Yeah.
So it
he
was
didn't
like-
at all.
It was like I liked which I thought it was kind of baffled me that Moffat was the writer, because like I thought Sherlock was fantastic, and then like
Mhm.
and I'm like, you're doing
that's
so
what
good on this
happened.
one, and then not this one. Why?
That's what happens when you're spending time doing 2 very large
Yeah,
franchises. Like,
I
isn't
think that's
Sherlock
exactly
getting
what
like
happened.
pushed to 2015?
True.
It's like, personally, for me, Matt Smith is one of my least favorite doctors. Like, I like a lot. I like most of the doctors more than him. I think the only one that beats him in terms of I don't like is I actually don't like the first Doctor too much.
He was
But-
old and cranky all the time. I didn't like
Well,
him.
yeah, he had his sarcastic wry charm, but like,
Yeah.
the Gunfighters was freaking amazing because it was so hilarious that he went there to fix a toothache. So yeah, but I really think Moffat should just pick either Sherlock or Doctor Who and stick to it.
That's
There
what
are
I.
plenty of
I'd say
amazing
Sherlock,
writers out
'cause-
there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you should go to Sherlock and leave Doctor Who alone and
Oh,
let it go back
agreed.
to what it should be, and give us our fandom back, please.
Give us Russell T Davies back.
Yeah.
That's why I like the end of the Five-ish Doctors reboot from, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, and who am I forgetting? Colin Baker,
Colin Baker.
kind of 50th anniversary thing. It's
Yeah.
hilarious, and the end with Russell T Davies is just gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch that again. I've seen it once a long time ago. I need to watch it again.
So good.
When it's that good, I think you can live with watching it again.
I watched so much stuff during the 50th, like during November, that it was like insane, because I co-run the Doctor Who fan club for Texas, so I like have to answer a million questions. So I constantly like watch stuff.
I
over
want
and
to I want a picture like that now that you you move and the thing shifts.
What?
from the 50th anniversary.
Oh
The
yeah.
picture of Gallifrey that they had.
Oh
Right.
yeah. I want that
I
painting
want
so
that.
Gallifrey
bad.
Falls.
3D painting.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
no more. They're announcing tomorrow for Comic Palooza the companion that's coming, and I really, really, really hope it's Billie Piper because I just want to get her to do the little dance. The no more. I'm like no more, no more. I
No
love that.
more.
That's like
No
my favorite
more.
part of that episode, and I just want to see her do it in front of me. I'll be like, can you do the dance, please,
Pretty
please?
please.
Yeah.
I would want John Barrowman simply on grounds of the amazing pictures he's taken at cons previously.
Yes.
Oh God, I love that man so much.
I didn't have the money for the picture when I got to meet him in October, and but I told him I was like, will you do like anything in the photo op because I didn't know what you can ask them, I'm like, and he was like, what do you want, and I was like, I had this old like 50s photo of like the guy bending over his wife spanking her, and I was like, can we do this? And he wanted to do it so badly. Because I had this like 50s dress on. He was like, "Oh my God, I want to take this picture so bad." He was laughing, and he was like, "I will give you a free photo op just to take that picture." I thought he was really really sweet, but he was dying laughing. I've seen some great photos. I think the best one I've seen is from Will Wheaton and his wife, where she jumps into John Barrowman's arms, and Will looks all pouty. Yeah, poor Will.
No, he was just jealous that he wasn't the one to jump into John Barrowman's
Right.
arms.
Yeah. It was great to see him interact with his fans, because these are like the first like few Doctor Who people I've gotten to meet, and
Right.
it's standing in line like I have, I all nervous, when you stand in line and you geek out, and then and then you have to like calm yourself before you make a complete ass out of yourself talking to somebody.
You should see me when I was in the line for Colin Baker, Peter Davison, Paul McGann. Like they were all just one table, and I probably passed out like 5 or 6 times almost.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah. I get to sit on a panel with Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, and Paul McGann, and I don't think I'm going to be able to not cry. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to sit there and cry the entire time talking to them that this is not real, It's alternate universe. You can't all three be here at once. This is blowing my mind.
This is parallel universe going on at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, I have to admit, I actually have to pull double duty, so I have to head over to chat number 2.
Well, I'm gonna pass out too because I got work in a few hours. So.
Here.
Are people leaving? I gotta go too. I didn't want to be the only one to leave. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Super excited to leave.
It's been awesome to have you guys.
I can probably. I can't join next week, but maybe the week after that.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Cool.
Just keep tweeting at me.
Chris, I
That's
will
fine.
see you
It's
next
about
week.
that time that we close out anyways, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice
Bye,
meeting you,
guys.
Chris.
Everyone.
Nice
Oh,
meeting
yeah.
you guys.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks for talking
Yeah.
in the comments. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
It's been a lot of fun.